Well, I guess I didn't realize how ready I was for a little bit of stability, and we took it and ran with it, guys.
Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Liz, and this is Max.
Mary.
And Lulu. We just quit our jobs and left it all behind
To find something bigger and better, because we were
called to the road. How's your first week on the job, Mare? You like it? Having fun? Yeah, so even if you could rent this spot, which you can't because it's the Camp Post site, it would be $1,000 a month if you were paying the nightly price here, and you still wouldn't have this great of a spot because we've got gravel leveled site here. We have a little like flower bed out front, which we've already promptly we're sharing it with our neighbor, but we have 3 tomato plants going here and she has 2, and I also did a little flower rock garden here just to provide some color and life to the front of our space. And then we did marigolds also around the tomato plants, keep the bugs away and maybe some critters as well. And then over here, which is also sort of our front yard, we did zucchini, yellow squash, and cucumbers, which we are so excited about. We never thought that this summer we would be having a garden. It's pretty nuts, and we're excited for things to grow and produce some fruit so we can eat some fresh veggies grown by us. Those are the best, and something that we haven't had in a couple of years, so we'll be looking forward to and sharing all of that info with you. Actually, one of our tomato plants already has a couple of blooms on it, so it might be producing fruit here pretty soon.
Hey,
How cool is that?
We gotta go get the laundry. We can show them the cart.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Oh, that's right. Okay. This thing's pretty sweet.
I have no idea how to drive it yet. This is a big upgrade from our golf cart. Okay.
Buckle up.
Yeah. I guess if you buckle up, it goes like 70.
The perfect job to suit us and our dreams and our lifestyle. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm climbing up. I'm going to climb up there and blow the top off. I don't know, I see people doing it all the time.
We have tools now, guys, so
I gotta use them.
Rob is having to do stuff that he sees everybody else doing.
The problem is this thing that we've never used once, my brand new water tank that I'm afraid to use, is always in the way of this ladder, and it's not. I don't think I've been up here since. I think I've been up here once. Oh boy. I don't think this is how I got up. I don't know how I got up. I'm having trouble. Maybe I should go barefoot. Oh, look at that flexibility.
Careful with the ladder. Poor ladder.
Okay. I'm trying to say that. Oh yeah, our gutters need cleaned out. Give me that blower.
Okay, here it goes. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I might need like.
Hold on.
Oh. Got it?
That wasn't great.
I might need some kind of stick to clean these gutters out or something. Oh, I'm up. I always see people doing this. Now I know why. It's kind of fun. Also, there's a lot of stuff up here. We still need to figure out how to service this air conditioner too. That's something we'll probably do to do. I've only been up here 2 times since we've had this thing, and when we bought it, the seam around this bathroom vent, we had them reseal it, and I can see that it needs resealed again. So I know you're supposed to come up here and look at all your seals and seams, and this is the only one I think that has any issue, but it definitely, like when I press on it, some water comes up, and we've seen a droplet of water inside the vent before. It's not leaking bad by any means, but that makes me worry that it's like leaking in, could be in between the ceiling panels. We want to address that immediately. But everything else looks good up here. I think you're supposed to wash these things too. And then I just realized that this little pad pull for the backup camera had vibrated almost completely loose. For whatever reason, I reached down here and it was like ready to fall off. Just road vibration. So there's certain things for sure that you should come up here and check out.
So the lesson is
Climb up on your roof, right? Yeah,
I would say so.
I could see like probably like some mildewy like stuff forming up here too. We need to get a cleaner and scrub this thing. That's why I see people doing it all the time. We haven't done it. There's little black spots.
We're slacking.
We're totally slacking.
We're camp hosts now, guys. We're like the example for people. We need to get on this stuff. I don't know why we've been slacking on this stuff. We gotta fix it. And we gotta fix the white balance on this friggin' thing.
All right, coming in the clam.
You know, this is something that we didn't really use because we were moving so often.
It is nice.
It's getting some use now.
It's nice.
It keeps the bugs out. If you want to eat out here at night, we have it over our picnic table, but it's just one of those things that we weren't really getting any use out of, so it's kind of fun to have our space set up and have plenty of space. The spot is huge.
We're having fun finding little things like, well, getting some flowers and some yard decorations, and I bought some canopy lights for the clam that I haven't put up yet, but some stuff like that because we're going to be here for a while, so might as well make it our own. And it's one of our fellow camp hosts cruising by on a cart.
Waving.
I wanted to talk a little bit about how we fell into this, and not really fell into it at all. We were very persistent. Out of the blue, we got a call from one of the rangers who manages the camp hosts, and he hadn't even seen our online application. The reason he called us is because he had found those messages and that we were persistent. He said his number one thing was he was interested in us because we were so interested in being at this park and how persistent we were. So I think he took that as we were motivated, you know. So I guess that goes a long way when they need people that are here to work and to do stuff, rather than just kind of hang out and camp.
For this job, we're getting a free spot, free laundry, free electricity, and we get free firewood. So the trade-off is that, you know, luckily Rob has an online job, and it's gonna work out. So it's not for everybody, but you can make it work being a camp host. You know, there's all sorts of different ways to travel, and we are so lucky to be doing this and to still be on the road after coming up on 8 months, guys. So we left with a few months planned out and had no idea what was going to happen after that. Rob got certified to teach online right before we left, just to have something to pay the monthly bills, and that's really worked out. It's been a huge blessing that he got that done before we left, because the initial work to actually get certified with that company was pretty extensive. I don't know if you could have done it
Probably
in the
couldn't
RV.
have done it on the road, no.
He had somebody help him film the initial video that he...
Like a profile video. I had to make sure I had a really solid internet connection while I was getting certified, because I was doing a lot of trials and testing, and through that process, like, there was a lot of teaching props and things that I used for getting hired but don't necessarily need while we're traveling on the road. So it was something, if you're thinking about doing something like that, I would do those things before getting out on the road, because there are just so many uncertain factors all the time.
Right.
With connectivity is a big one.
The fact that he got this going before we left was absolutely key to us being successfully living on the road. And here we are, almost 8 months later, and we're happy to share with you that we're making it work, and it looks different for everybody.
All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, yeah, well.
If you have any questions, let us know. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel to follow along, and you can find us on Instagram and Facebook as well for daily updates.
See you next week at 5. Bye, guys.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Lulu, how many classes do you have to teach this morning?